Hi, this is Martin again with the Kitchen Technician. One of the questions that we get quite often from customers, in fact, every time from customers, is what is the process when it comes to a kitchen reface or replace? And I'm referring to tiling, flooring with coat around, and countertops. What comes first? Well, it does actually depend. When we're talking about refacing, countertops can often be done at any time, before the project is started or after we are completed our part, depending on whether we're adding in new cabinetry or not. So apparently, I've been told that stone, quartz or granite cannot be stretched. So until the cabinet is in place, they will not do a measure of the countertop space that's required. So if we're adding cabinets, like I said, they're going to be doing that measuring after. If we're not adding cabinets, you can do it at any time. It can be done before we start our reface or after. Tiling, on the other hand, is done after. So if you've got a wall like this, where we had taken off a hood fan, replaced it with another hood fan or another product, and you've taken the tiling off, backsplash off, and you trying to figure out when to do that, that's done after we do the cabinetry and typically after the countertops are in. And the reason for that is obvious, because then you've got all your lines all set up. So tiling is done last. Countertops anytime, like I said before. Flooring is a little bit of a challenge because some flooring contractors, depending on the floor, require the flooring to be done after the cabinets. Other times it's not required. So we prefer if it can be done before we do our project, before we start the reface. And the reason for that is then we can eliminate this. Quarter round doesn't look good in a kitchen. It shouldn't be in your kitchen. It's not meant to be in your kitchen. But if they're doing flooring, you can't ever get close enough to the toe kick. So what we do is we have the flooring done before, we put the toe kick on that covers any space between the cabinetry and the flooring. So therefore you get rid of this. Nobody ever wants that. Go away. Okay. If it has to be done after we do the cabinetry reface, we will leave often the material on site so that we can put it on after the flooring guys are completed their job. We'll come in, put it on. Still, you don't need that, that quarter round that I just threw away. You still don't need it. If it is new cabinetry, obviously the countertops are not done before because there's no cabinets in place because you had a blank space. So countertops are done after, backsplash are done last. The cabinetry goes in first. If we have an option to do the flooring first. If we don't, then the cabinets go first. Flooring next. Put the toe kick on. People come in and do the countertops. They'll measure and install, and then your tiling is done. That's pretty well the process. So at the Kitchen Technician, if you follow those principles, you'll have a perfect kitchen every time. At the Kitchen Technician, the Canadian supplier of cabinetry, where quality goes in before our name goes on.